The Philadelphia 76ers finished their season with a 24-58 record, easily one of the worst in franchise history, and with plenty of bad things that had to happen to achieve that woeful record. There were a few positives that I wanted to highlight as we prepare for an important offseason, and only up, as Tyrese Maxey said.
The one positive that I do take away is the only way we can go from here is up. It gives us something to build to.
Adem Bona. Let's start there. He should be the Sixers' primary backup center next season, full stop. Veteran Andre Drummond does have a player option at a decent number of $5 million and may not command that if he opts out on the open market, so he'll most likely be back. And if you listen to anything that he said during his post-game press conference for the exit interviews, he kind of alluded to that. So with that said, Bona should have an opportunity to have his number called when Joel Embiid needs a breather. And as a second-round pick, he brings the athleticism to the front court, is a good rebounder, a good screener, solid roll man, protects the paint, and has unmatched energy as he's improved in so many areas of the season as it went along. Bona has the most blocks in the NBA over the last 11 games, and year 2 should be a fun one when he plays with a better collection of talent. All right, let's move on to Quentin Grimes. Was a fantastic pickup for Daryl Morey at the trade deadline, and he should be re-signed. Now, yesterday's price is not today's price. He was fantastic in a Sixers uniform. So if you bring him back, that makes your 3-guard rotation of Tyrese Maxey, who's an all-star, a talented, young, hopefully fully healthy second-year player in Jared McCain, and a 6'5" shooting guard who can either start or come off the bench and has shown that he can go off in bunches and have a big game. Can Grimes do so when the games actually matters? Well, that remains to be seen, but it's a gamble worth taking with his unexpected play, his expected raise after posting averages of 22 points, 5 boards, and 4.6 assists while shooting 39% from 3 in 27 games played in a Sixers uniform. Justin Edwards, undrafted, no clue of what his future would look like as a player, trying to show that he belonged while on a 2-way contract. Now, when we were at training camp and in the Bahamas watching him, it didn't look promising, but now all he did was show that he has the necessary skill set to carve out a role in the NBA as a wing who can hit open 3-pointers, play defense standing at 6'6", and still has a lot to prove that he can get meaningful minutes on a potential playoff team. But a good start for the Philadelphia native after so much uncertainty just 10 months ago. All right, let's move on to it has to get better, right? If, and that's in all caps, your 3 all-stars of Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George can play more than 15 games together for the Sixers, and they should have a decent chance of reestablishing themselves as a player in the East. How high in the conference, that remains to be seen, but a player overall. Before the team's season finale against the Bulls, George said the team needed to find continuity and their identity in order to reach the expectations that were set when he signed as a free agent last summer. Talk is cheap though. You have to show us. And if we learned anything from this campaign, if you're without your stars, things can go off the rails fast. And it did. It has to get better for the Philadelphia 76ers. And to the fans, you deserve better. After enduring this unexpected disappointment of a season, a hat tip to all of you. Your honest assessment of this team as the days, weeks, and months played out only solidified my thoughts about how intelligent of a fan base this really is. The best there is in all of professional sports. I hope you're rewarded with the top 6 pick, smart decisions for the roster this summer, and a rebound year in the 25-26 campaign.